Welcome to Newsmax TV. We're joined by General Rafael Ferrall, charged with overseeing the Guantanamo Bay detention facility since December. General, welcome to Newsmax.
Thank you very much, Kathleen.
This is a new mission for you. Just talk to us about exactly what's involved, what your role is.
Yes, our mission is we are the Deputy Commanding General for Guantanamo Joint Task Force Operations that has been since 2006 when they did the Guantanamo Joint Task Force.
You've been in this capacity since December. What has been the biggest surprise to you?
The biggest surprise for me has been to maintain and appraise the good work that our soldiers, our troops are doing over there. They are unbelievable, Kathleen. They are professionals, even though they are not military police oriented or master of arms oriented. We have people that we have to be very proud in America.
Is the Guantanamo Bay detention facility everything that the mainstream media makes it out to be?
No, we have to, there's a perception out there where we have to tell what is Guantanamo. We are doing, the main mission and our main mission is to maintain safe, humane, legal and transparent care of the detainees. So we maintain that posture since we were organized, and we will keep it until the presidential order.
How would you describe the facility to someone who's never been there before, or perhaps has the wrong idea about it?
There are some photos that were in 2002 that are not true, and we use that facility 2 months. Right now, today, we have built a facility which are state-of-the-art, similar that we have in Michigan or Illinois, and with climate control, communal facilities where the detainees can play soccer, football, basketball, and they have all the amenities that you won't imagine that the detainees have in order to stimulate their intellectual posture.
There's been an awful lot of controversy about how interrogations are handled there. How are interrogations handled there now?
Interrogations basically is the same thing that you and I are doing right now. It's a conversation. On the only one thing difference from what you and I are doing is that I will have a Subway, that was an ad, I'm sorry, a regular something special food that they might want to have.
Some would say that is better treatment than what prisoners here in the continental U.S. are receiving.
Those are comments. We are doing it in the humane, safe, and legal manner.
Newly released Defense Department documents and memos about the first years of operation of the jail portray a chaotic and sometimes violent operation that its own commanders at the time even described as being dysfunctional. You were not there at the time. How would you describe it now?
I will tell you, Catherine, that in 2002, a lot of things happened in the world. Globalization, the 911, the call, and we have worked along the path, and the most important thing is that we know that they are detainees and they were enemies in the field of operation, and we have taken them aside the field of operation. So we treat them in a human basis.
Have you met with President Obama, and has he taken the time, in your opinion, to adequately learn about the Guantanamo Bay detention facility?
I haven't had the opportunity yet, but I know that we talk to different agencies and we inform and pass the situation that we work in Guantanamo, which is the proper one.
Members of Congress have made visits and trips to the facility and have had tours. If President Obama visited Guantanamo Bay and was given a tour, do you feel he would change his mind about keeping the facility open?
We have had visits from different sectors, and if President Obama goes, we will host him throughout the facility. But in reference of the question that you asked me, I cannot have an opinion about it because he's our president and our commander-in-chief.
Have you invited him?
I believe that our command have a conversation with him, and I cannot tell you precisely if we have invited him or not.
So there's been a lot of talk about transferring some of the detainees to prisons in the continental United States, and many Americans are concerned about their safety and well-being. Should Americans be concerned if they are indeed moved?
If they come to the United States or to any other location, once, Catherine, that's something that it's out of my command right now.
In your opinion, does the possibility exist that if some of the detainees are moved to the continental United States, that perhaps there could be a jihadist attack in small-town America in an attempt to perhaps extricate some of the detainees from prisons? Doesn't that put Americans' safety at risk?
Well, by having the suspect terrorist in Guantanamo, I can tell you that we have diminished low the attacks into America or into any other allies.
Prisoners who have been released, do they go on to commit or recommit terrorist acts?
We have known of several. The exact number I cannot precise because that's part of the intelligence group, but yes, there's a number, a good number, that has gone or been recidivist into the war on terrorism.
Mm-hmm. And with that information, then, do you believe that Gitmo should be closed? If
it's going to close or not going to close, that's another area of expertise, which is I don't have the potential to say yes or no.
Federal officials say there are some prisoners who can't be released into the world because of the manner in which information about them was obtained. What is the best way to process these individuals?
There are some detainees that were captured in the field of in the battlefield, and they were doing something, and they cannot go back to their country because of the information that they have, and they probably have the perception that they have told stories or say things about their country, which is not true. So we have the responsibility that when we release them, they are protected and well treated wherever they go.
General, looking toward the future, what is your hope for the Guantanamo Bay detention facility?
My hope for America is that terrorism go away, but of course we are challenged with it, so we will continue and follow our presidential order.
General, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Catherine.
Homeland Security advises every family to have an emergency radio. It's essential for severe weather, power failures, even terrorism. Now Newsmax is offering you an emergency radio absolutely free. Just pay shipping and get the radio, plus a free trial subscription to Newsmax magazine. Go online to Newsmax.com to check out the details of this great offer. Get your free emergency radio today. Just call 800-NEWSMAX. Make sure your family is protected. Call now, 800-NEWSMAX.